Hey guys, Phil from QP Designs. Today we're going to go over how to take apart the MECH mod, clean it up, and also some more safety tips. So let's get started. Here we got a brass one, got a black one here. So with the flashlight, we'll also show the flashlight and how it works too at the same time. So we're going to go over some more safety as well at the same time, like I was saying. So make sure when you're using any MECH mod, never have the battery in it, especially don't put it in your pocket with a battery and RDA or RT on the top. If any change keys or anything touches it, you can have a shortage, or you can have a problem. So if you're carrying it with you, you're going around, always make sure the battery's out of it. That's things that you should already know. Never put a battery in here. Don't put it in your pocket, in your bag, or anything like that. Also, on the top here, you can see that this ring right here, that's what makes it so it doesn't create a connection. So it's only made for 28 millimeters or 25. Don't put anything bigger on there. It's not going to work. Well, it's going to touch here and it's going to short. You don't want that. This is the 28 millimeter ring. And we have the 25 millimeter ring right here. So this is the 25. So if we take this one off, unscrews, put the 25 millimeter. Make sure as well that it's not a 28 millimeter that might have an overhang or that is actually bigger than 28 millimeters, so it touches any of this. So test fit it before if you're using another company's RTA or RDA on there. This is with the 25 millimeter ring, so you could see. Put back this one on. This is for the 28 millimeter. Like I was saying before, if you have any damage on this ring here or on this part, to contact us right around here. You don't want any damage on that. Also, make sure your ring inside, if you could see inside there, there's a clear ring, basically white. That needs to be in there as well. Also, when building, make sure that you're building your RDA or RTA on a regulated device or on a build stand, and not to put it on here, not to fire it and build onto a MECH. That goes for any MECH. We don't suggest that. Build it separately on something else, test your resistance, make sure it's good. And then afterwards, when you're proper and you know it's safe, then you put it all together and go for it. Also, for the batteries, always make sure your batteries are perfectly wrapped and they're not damaged before going into any MECH mod. So you can go over this card again. Put that there. And in the back, we have some warnings. You can read that. It's also listed on our website. So we'll take this. We'll put this one to the side. We'll take this black one here. So we're going to open it up, show off just a little bit how the flashlight is. It's not too dark here, so I'm going to put that side down. Make sure it's in good. Battery's not damaged. Screw this on. There we go. Press our button. Flashlight works. This flashlight only works on this MECH. It doesn't work on regulated device. It's a small little LED, and any little bit of current will make it work. So it's designed so it doesn't need much current to make it turn on. Take this one out. Even with the flashlight on, always take your battery out when you're going around with it, or you're storing it, or it's in your pocket. Take the battery out, make sure it's not there. You don't want to short in your pocket. So we're going to go over this one, the brass here. I'm going to clean this one up. So we'll start the ring on threads on the top. This part here will come out. This part comes out. This is your switch for your contact, which is here. You got your Delrin right here at the top. Unthread this. That part comes off. So you can clean this, clean in here. Your little white ring that I was telling you before is right there. So if you lose this one or it gets broken or damaged or anything, you have a spare one in the box. And if this gets damaged or broken or you lose it or anything, contact us so we can get you another one. We actually have a new version that we're working on for new praise that'll be coming out. And it's almost going to be, the whole ring is basically going to be full Delrin. So it's going to be even safer and prevent any user error. So we're working on that right now. So you can see that one. You see inside. We'll unscrew the battery cap here. So the battery cap. So it is magnets, and it's basically like a spring loaded from the magnets. So there's no adjustments needed. So we're going to open this one up. So you could get yourself a little small tool or something. Just put it into one of the holes here to unthread it. There we go. We got our one magnet down there and the other magnet in here. So make sure it goes back the same way. So don't lose the position or hit the magnets together to break them. Now we got it all taken apart. So currently what we use is the Sunshine. These are basically cloths. Got one in here already that you could use for polishing, but you could use anything you want to polish and to clean it up. But we use these. Basically they work really well for cleaning and polishing. You could polish all the parts, you could polish the interior if you want, clean it all up. Same thing for your top ring, clean it up. Inside, your 510 connection at the top, you clean it all off. Now we're going to put it back together, make sure it goes back in the same way. I'm going to put that on. This, I'm going to screw it back on. Make sure you don't cross thread it when you put it back on. Nice and snug. You have little grooves right here on the sides, so you can line those grooves up with this part. So it goes in. Now we're going to put our ring on, which will secure everything all down. Bottom cap on. All put back together. So just to go over, be safe guys. Don't put anything bigger than a 28mm on here. Make sure it clears and fits before you put it on. If it's somebody else's product or another company's RTA or RDA, make sure it clears and it's not touching any of this ring. So you don't have a short on there. Make sure this is not damaged. Make sure your batteries are wrapped properly. They're not peeling, that there's no corrosion on them, that they're good batteries. Make sure you put it in the correct way. Make sure you don't build on it with a battery in there. Make sure you don't put it in your pocket or your bag with money or keys or change or anything with the battery in there so it could short. Those are all things you should know and be aware of with using mechs. You should have experience and knowledge before using any kind of mech mod. And we don't suggest any new person to pick up a mech. You should have a little bit of knowledge before using anything like this or any company's mech. Thanks guys. We'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.